Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of the Motormen, coming to you almost live from sorta Ellesmere Port in fake England. My name is Rituro and we are here once again with Vauxhall Motors FC as we continue our march to the end of the 2016-2017 season. And with 2 matches to go, 44 out of 46 played, we are sitting very comfortably in 9th place. 9th place on 61 points and a +3 goal differential, well clear of relegation, and only 2 matches to go, Barry and Morecambe. I can honestly say that is a pretty solid first season in Blue Square Bet Premier. So since last we checked in on the Motormen, there was going to be a friendly against Matlock, which somehow got cut off from the original recording. So let's go back and take a look at that recording and all the other stuff you missed from last time. So this was a friendly match during our off week, which as you can see, we walked out with a 2-0 win. Started Reese Taylor in goal because we got to give this kid some minutes somehow. Toth got a timeout and right back and did well against a team in a league below him that is going to be relegated, so not exactly a vote of confidence for Toth. Gill had a bit of an off game, but that's fine. It's a friendly. Street did well, captaining for the full 90. Cranston, Poxon, Breeze, and Webb. Breeze and Webb was an interesting pick for midfield because I wanted to pick people who needed minutes but weren't going to stink the joint up, even against a team like Matlock. They did well. Flenley got a long overdue run up top in the attacking mid. And Toast and Dudley were my attacking pair. Toast actually did pretty well for a kid. Dudley, 2 goals. Can't complain about that. And coming off the bench, we had Marfell, Wainwright, Appleton, Porter, Harness, and Adkins. So let's take a look at how that match played out. 17 shots to 2. Really not a surprise there. 50% possession, though, so we really did sit back and play a pretty standard game. Didn't really see a need to exert ourselves overly. I mean, this is Matlock we're talking about here, or Matlock, if you prefer. So let's take a look at it here. So we start off with Vauxhall in their white and blue kit, Matlock in the blue kit with white armbands. And, of course, the first action of the half is Webb fouling somebody, because it's Webb, because, you know, that happened. Jumping ahead now to I believe this is the 4th minute of play. Poxon with a nice poke free, gets the ball over to Breeze, who sends one forward to Toast. The youngster holds the ball in midfield before finding Webb, who touches the ball nicely to Flenley. Over to Breeze, goes out wide to Cranston. Cranston looking into the box, gets a nice cross there, and what a fine save by Winter. Toast all alone, looked sure to score, but a fine save by Matlock's keeper Winter to deny the youngster. Jumping ahead to the 19th minute of play, Toth on the throw-in, gets it to Breeze, to Poxon, then Webb in the midfield, finds Toast, who finds Cranston sneaking well in the left back position, but he plays in Dudley, and Dudley makes no mistake. Could have been offside, but the linesman keeps his flag down, and it is 1-0 Vauxhall. Skipping ahead to the 44th minute, just before halftime, Toast with a nice long ball that Dudley latches onto, and Dudley makes no mistake for his 2nd goal of the match, and that is all Vauxhall would need to do. In the 79th minute, though, Matlock came close off of this corner. Acton managed to chase it down after a well-placed taken corner, I should say, but O'Hanlon's clearance is horrible off Adkins, and Adkins nails it off the post. The counter going the other way comes to nothing, though Whittle would get a free kick here, which is cleared away in the 94th minute. Toast does then look upfield, just waiting for the whistle at this point. And did we actually get a chance out of this? I think it was just a possession hold there, because this is more or less the last action of the game. Yeah, Adkins makes a little giveaway there, not his best timeout, but it was just a run up for fitness, not so much performance. And sure enough, although a nice ball there up to Pollock would be cleared away by Wainwright. And there is the whistle for full time. Dudley does his job, and so does Vauxhall, and that is a well done friendly. No injuries for us. Unfortunately, there was an injury for Matlock, but they're a league below us and a horrible team, and we don't care. So that is how we did. Toast did pretty well for a youngster. Not entirely certain that warrants him staying. But speaking of youngsters, we had our new gens. Our newest crop of youngsters came in, and they were atrocious. Probably the worst crop I've seen ever. So not holding too much hope that they will do anything for us. But I will show you who we did manage to actually sign. Contract. All right. So we pulled in our newest youngsters, Ollie Marriott. A youngster, 15-year-old, plays at defensive mid, can also play midfield for us. Pretty bad. Carl Barker, attacking mid and striker. Again, also quite horrible. And Carl Stant, A great name. The best pick of this year's crop at 1.5 potential stars. And currently sitting at 1.5 silver. Yeah, horrible. But he'll be good on defense to sit with the rest of the squad. If you look at the state of the youth squad, there are no Gills or Adkinses really anywhere here. We are maybe holding out hope that Welch and Walsh might turn into good depth players. But again, not really holding too much hope on it. Toast is currently the best on current ability, but he's not projected to do that well, and his window is closing rapidly. So, that is the state of the new gens. Meanwhile, elsewhere in the world, let's go over to Canada, where the World Cup qualifying for the 2018 World Cup is taking place over in CONCACAF. Canada had 2 matches, one against Mexico and against Costa Rica. Let's take a quick jump across the pond here and see how that shook out. North America World Cup. All right, so Canada, actually it's a very, very tight hex this year. U.S. and Mexico on 6 points, Costa Rica on 5, Trinidad, Tobago, and Canada on 4, Cuba down in the basement on 0 points. Not entirely surprising. But yes, Canada did actually quite well. If we go to their most recent matches here, overview for the senior squad. They managed a 1-0 win against Mexico at home, then pulled out a draw against Costa Rica. Can't really complain about that. 4 points out of a possible 6 at home against tough opposition is fantastic. And they go away to Cuba for their next match in May, next month. So that will be an interesting test. Then home against the U.S. and then a friendly against Panama, which will be good training for their upcoming the return fixture against El Salvador, Mexico's B team, apparently, and Guatemala. Oh, this is all Gold Cup. That's why that's confusing me. That's all Gold Cup. That is their Gold Cup group. El Salvador, Guatemala, and Mexico. Winnable, for sure. They should be able to get probably 4 points out of that, maybe 5. But that is where the fake Canada is sitting right now. Their last called-up squad. Some new gens, but all these suspensions, oh my goodness. Yeah, Camilo still doing well for Canada because, hey, we can hope in the future it will go this well. Speaking of international news, though, Dylan Evans, Vauxhall's young Welsh defender, was again called up for the Welsh national team, the youth national team, I should say. Let's not get overly ahead of ourselves. He was called up. Let's see here. Matches. I want him calling up for the Welsh. Not the U20s. Get called up for the U21s for fixtures against Poland and Singapore. Nothing much to write home about. Had a better match against Poland than he did Singapore. Then again, he was hardly on the field for both. So not too much to take away of that, but fairly average performances at the U21 level. Not looking too good that he's going to get a call up to the national team anytime soon, but hey, he is certainly someone we have hope for. So any national call-up is good, and good job on Dylan Evans. So while he was away on that national cap, Vauxhall took their match against Ebbsfleet. This was a team right by them in the rankings, and you gotta like how this ended up. Not the 0-3 loss, the away loss that there was earlier in the season, but they battened down the hatches, got a 0-all draw at home for a valuable point, keeping their chances alive. And with that point, actually, Vauxhall confirmed that they would not get relegated this season. That was the magical point they needed, so good for us. So while we were celebrating that, the loan transfer deadline came up, and we made a move for someone who had been on our watch list, someone who was actually being courted by other teams. Picked up Tim Jakobsen, or Jacobsen? I'll go with Jakobsen because he is Swedish. He's on loan to us from Wolves. He is hoping to start more matches. Well, he will, certainly with a good midfield stats like that. We're putting him probably in the Wollstad home position, put him on the right mid, get him as that supporting mid. Hopefully he can provide some offense for us. He has not played yet. We're hoping that will change in the upcoming Barrie match. One person who has been playing for us, though, is James Lee. He actually got the contract that he was looking for. We managed to... He actually has an agent now, if you can believe it. We do have a contract. He is getting a nice raise. Not as high as his agent wanted, thank goodness. A little bit of a agent fee fixed that. But he is under contract for us. That is fixed and done. Thank goodness. We have resigned all of our staff as well. They're on for another at least 2, if not 3 years, all on slight raises for all of them, which is excellent. And as you saw on our match list there, after all that signing was done, we had Hyde, I should say. Hyde next. A 2-all draw at home, a good point. Although we had trouble with this one. One of those goals was an own goal, and we were very grateful for it. Very briefly gave us the lead before Hyde came back. Rao missed a penalty. James Rao missed that penalty to win it for Hyde. We were very grateful for that. Gill with a man-of-the-match performance, 7.6 with Appleton in the back. Off night for Cranston. Did not do well. Marfell came on, filled in for him. Let's take a look at how it played out. As you can see, outshot at home. Hyde took the game to us. Not entirely surprising. The fact that we were able to get a draw from that, especially considering Waring came up huge with the penalty save. Massive. So Vauxhall's in their white kit with blue shorts. Hyde in their red shirts with navy blue shorts. Off this corner, off the bar early on, 12th minute. Good chance there for Hyde. Cleared away. And Vauxhall on the counter, actually. Knowles took this downfield, finding Lee. However, it would come to nothing if I recall correctly. Cranston got across, but it was atrocious. Out for a goal kick because Cranston had a horrible match as indicated earlier. Off we go now to the 15th minute, and Hyde in possession at midfield. The good attacking move here. Cassidy up the right flank to Redwood. Finds Jackson in the midfield, back to Cassidy. Good cross here, which Wainwright does manage to get a hold of, but Burns steals it from Flenley. Back to McKenzie, up to Green. Green going down the flank, tips a nice ball forward from Miller. Crosses, and no one's marking Redwood, but he hits the post. Jackson cleans up the rebound. Nothing Waring could have done there. 1-0 for Hyde. Waring takes the goal kick here. Finds Lee on a platter from the goal kick, who sets up Flenley, and Flenley puts that into the corner to equalize. 1-1 at home. Vauxhall loves it. Good job for Flenley. There was some suspicion of offside there, but if we just take a quick... can we go back? I believe we just missed it. So we'll skip ahead now to the 37th minute. And here was where I believe we had a decent shot at it. Adkins with a nice ball forward to Lee on a dime, but Lee shanks it, and I mean just shanks it so far off to the side. No way he's going to threaten the keeper with that. Skipping ahead a little bit after that, Redwood, this is Hyde basically after that chance going the other way. Cassidy to Rowe to Byrne, skips past Knowles. It's over to Rao to Miller in the area, back out to Green, sends the cross in, Gill heads it clear. Atkins' clearance is horrible right to Cassidy. That goes straight to Ramaj, and there's the penalty. Again, there was some outrage by our players, but did look like a legitimate penalty. And this is where I went, well, match is over. But then Waring guesses right, gets a fingertip to it, pushes it off the post, and that was massive. Of course, we still have to clear the ball, and Gill does manage to do that. Ramaj has a nice shot that Waring gets down again and saves. Great game for Waring. And we'd go into the half all square at 1 apiece. Moving it down to the 67th minute, Knight and Porter off of a corner. Knight gets a good cross in here, and there's Atkins in the area. It actually goes off of Rowe, puts it into his own net. So Atkins does not get credit for the goal there. That's the own goal, which put Vauxhall up 2-1. But in the 80th minute, Hyde, of course we're not going to say die. Dick with a slam of a goal there. Makes no mistake in the area off that corner. Poor defending by Vauxhall, and it's 2-all. Shortly after that, in the 85th minute, looking for more were Hyde. And they very nearly got it. A good cross here over the bar by the injured Human. Well, to err is Human, I guess. Oh, that was horrible. That was absolutely horrible. But that would be all that would happen in this match. 2-all is how it finishes. One last chance here by Hyde, cleared away by the Vauxhall defense. And a 2-all draw is a very flattering scoreline for Vauxhall. So following that match, we are now 7 days away from playing Barry in our second last match of the season. And a season which I think by all accounts an absolute success. Now it is not mathematically impossible for us to get a playoff spot. I highly doubt it. 4 points out, we would need all 6 points and the results to go our way. So I do not see that happening. But still, didn't get relegated in our first season after promotion. That is always, always, always a good thing. Awards that I don't care about. Oh yeah, how did we do for awards? Just a quick summary here for the month of March. No one came close to Player of the Month. Street came in third for Young Player of the Month. Always good. Nobody on either side of the ledger for Goal of the Month, and I was nowhere close to Head Coach of the Month. However, Matt Godden apparently is in the contention for Player of the Season, and we'll see how that goes. Yes, Boreham Wood have won. There is no way they cannot lose it. Two matches to go. That is the end of any speculation. Boreham Wood, on solid form, win the Blue Square Bet Premier. They will go up to League 2. Here we go. Lee, 3-year contract worth $60,000. Let's see, what is his actual? Yes, he's up to $350 a week, $300 after tax. Appearance bonus, goal bonus. He has really earned it. Gotta say. Now this is effective as of now. He gets the contract he deserves. Kiri has resigned. Grant has resigned. And Tambanza has resigned. I believe our physio, Cian Phillips, has also resigned. Yes, yeah, oh yeah, it's going to be defensive. It's definitely going to be defensive. And against Morecambe, though, you know what? We're going to go for attacking, because why wouldn't we? They're already out of it. Let's focus on some attacking. What if we get a friendly at the end of this? Goodness knows we could use the money. Anyway, yes, this is going to be excellent way to end the season. All right, let's take a look at who we got for this match. It's going to be 5-3-2, absolutely. It's an away match for us, so we're definitely going 5-3-2. Jakobsen, Knowles, and Knight, the all-low-knee midfield. Gotta love it. Atkins and Lee up front, Wainwright, Evans, Street, Appleton, and Cranston in the back. A bit leery, giving Cranston that spot, but I figure having Marfell to help on either side is good. Gill, I don't think he's getting re-signed. Honestly, what he's asking and what he's worth, he's had a great season. I can't see him sustaining that. Gill is probably not going to be re-signed. He might work for a non-contract, might work on month to month. That would be great, but he is definitely not getting a new contract. He is not worth it, and what he's asking is insane. So we'll go with that. Oh, Gibson's going to need a number, isn't he? I should probably give him the number before. Give him, probably following the sequence, we'll give him 34. Now, with these loanees, I can't see us picking up any of them, but it is nice to get them on loan. So if they do get cut by their team, and there is a competition, we at least have a history with them. Maybe they feel like, oh yeah, you know, I could play for Vauxhall. I could maybe see myself starting in midfield. I mean, we're a whole league up from where we started this whole campaign, and we're 9th on our first season here. Admittedly, look at all these career seasons people have been having, and when this loading screen goes away, you'll see it. Just fantastic seasons all around to help us get there. So it's there's a lot of extenuating circumstances. If we can repeat this performance next year, that would be incredible. I expect us to probably take a step backwards, since it'll probably be Appleton, Street, and Evans. We won't have, as our back line, we won't have Gill. And I don't know if Marlon Alexander is quite where I want him to be in his development to take that spot in defense. He'll have to, but we'll definitely see. Yes, Sian Griffiths. I think I called her Phillips. Sian Griffiths is back. Andrew Boyle to Barnett. Did I have him on loan at one point? Probably. I will leave him on the short list. Our U20 championships. Cardin's injured. Blentley, good. Oh, man, the U20's just getting banged up, aren't they? Ooh. Player of the season short list. All right. Let's see. Anyone from us? No. That's a shame. All right. Who do we got here? Shrewsbury, Maxfield, Burton, Northampton. Yeah, nobody from Northampton's getting this award. Well, Vernon is currently leading the Golden Boot. Setup man, Billy Key for Burton. And does Vernon score without Key setting him up? That's the question. Oh, showing me. Just, Oh my goodness. That's not too bad for showing me. And then Bolger from Boreham Wood. I think I'm gonna go with Key. I'm always a sucker for a good setup, man. So we're gonna go with Key. There we go. Let's see here. Staff meeting. Staff meeting. Yes, I agree. Yes, Conning's not needed. Yeah, hey, you know what? You've been doing well. Good job, Street. Be respectful? Yeah, I agree. Good. Alright. Barrier of the favorites, not a surprise at all. Oh, Nightstone is done. Oh. That changes things. Well, he's still on the reserves, and he's still transfer listed, but he's still making too much. We'll see if he comes back. Let's keep an eye on that. Alright, team numbers. Let's give Jacobson the 34 shirt. So, without Knight in the midfield, that really opens up some possibilities for us, doesn't it? Let's play Wilson, Homer, Porter. Let's play Porter. Poxon's there. It's definitely going to be a defensive match. Flemley's, well, he's there. I have it set so that if we do decide to go full on, we tack for whatever reason, Flemley's an option on the bench. I can't see Lear Adkins coming out for this, so let's go with that. Yeah, for the Morecambe match to end the season, we are definitely going for 1-2-1-2, or the 4-4-2 narrow diamond, as I like to call it. Here we go. Bournemouth League One Player of the Year, don't care. For those of you that do care, the 2017 FA Cup first, it comes down to Watford, Chelsea, Southampton, and Stoke. Don't quite believe that, but whatever. All right, let's go. Yep, I'm happy with that setup. Oof, they are going to be bringing the heat with that midfield. All right. Barrier favorites, they sure are. Oh, Poxon and Gill and Marfell are all closing in on 100 career league appearances. Look at that. Well, let's have a go. Oh, wow. They are not doing well. Wow, that's interesting. We might be able to make something out of this. Let's just keep them under lock and key. Let's keep that closed down. And I don't like going in hard on away matches just because, you know, the ref might be biased towards the home team. But this is different. I want those players feeling horrible about their time in midfield. All right. We are underdogs. Defensive. Retain possession. Hassle them. Let's exploit the middle. And let's see if we can get that. Yeah, let's not overdo it. Let's leave it there. All right. Good, good, good. And here we go. Vauxhall in the teal kit, Barry in the white and blue. This is our second last match of the season. We're hoping to get something out of this, like a point. Oh, Adkins with the free kick in the 11th minute. Get there, get there, get there! Oh! That close, and he gets a corner out of it too. Wow, that was very nearly a gift. All right, Adkins with the corner. Oh, straight back to him, though. He's going to go out for a throw. Interesting decision, Adkins. You could have got there. Oh, well. I like this. Oh, I like this, how we're doing in the midfield. Very nice. I agree. Our set pieces aren't doing too well. Yeah, I'm not liking this retain possession thing. Or exploit the middle. Let's just get it forward. Let's see. Actually, let's play out of defense as well. Let's see if that helps us. Oh, well, we made it to halftime without conceding, but jeez, it's not going well up front. Not like it matters, though. That's fine by me, guys. And please keep it up. Appleton, no, 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 no. No. Assertive. He didn't believe it. Alright. Let's see what happens. It's actually fairly even here, isn't it? We haven't got a single shot on goal. Oh my goodness, a whole half. Okay, well, let's shoot on sight here, shall we? We'll do a defensive match. No mistaking that. Oh. Good counter here. Maybe. Adkins missed Jacobson with that. Street tracks it down. Yeah. Nothing happening there. Alright. Well, hey, they're confident. They're confident in that midfield, aren't they? So far, so good. Alright. Alright, this is actually going really well for us. I'm really hesitant to make a substitution, but Appleton's not having the best of games. We'll bring in Gill. We'll bring in Poxon for Jacobson as he's starting to flag, and we'll leave either Marfell there as an option on either wing, either fullback. All right. Double substitution. 78th minute. It's probably the latest I've made all my substitutions, but we're holding them. We're holding them to a very, very nice draw. Fresh legs coming on. Free kick here from Barry. Have I spoken too soon? I have. Riley with the goal for Barry. And on the 83rd minute. Oh, we have 4 shots now. Well, that's something. To the 12, yeah. Oh, who was that? Street and Gill. Gill, what a surprise. That wasn't his side of the pitch, though. 3 minutes of extra time. We will bring on Marfell for Wainwright. And barring some sort of miracle, we will be taking a 1-0 defeat in our last away match. But again, that is not really surprising. But a good match for a lot of people, though. Very good matches. And Mitchell to Riley. He runs out of room, and that is it. Well, we shut him down quite nicely to get that 1-0. Yep, it was a good times all around. Yeah, our offense struggled, although Adkins picked his game up quite nicely. Even Lee managed to get 4, but good matches. Look at this. Porter, 7-6. Knowles, flat 7. Cranston, 8.3. And I was worried about having him at left back. Man. Now, he's definitely earned himself a start in the last game. Wainwright and Waring. Oh, that's interesting. I don't think he had that bad of a game. But the game has decided otherwise. And that drops us to 11th. We are now officially out of playoff contention. But that is fine by me, and it looks like Morecambe are officially out of staying in the league. So they are done. They are relegated. So this will be a dead rubber for both teams. I can't complain about that. But it does look like Newport have confirmed, or at least secured themselves a playoff position. However, Macclesfield, Lincoln, Ebbsfleet, Cambridge all still have a shot at it. Very interesting. Oh, the reserve match coming up next. We'll juggle the bodies around. I think we'll stick with more or less the same people, though we will be going to 4-1-2-1-2 for the final match. And sure enough, oh, Ollie Marriott has already been suspended. Well, we'll appeal. What the hey? Yep, they're done. They're done. Hey, they qualified for the quarterfinal. And 1-0 over El Salvador. Because the top two in your group advance. Oh, hey, there you go. All right, so that means the final match. That was the final match, actually. That was the final match for all the marbles. Well, there you go. And that means they drawn the quarterfinal? No. That'll come today, actually. U18s drew. Oh my, he's got an agent now. And he wants a deal. Oh boy, what does he want? Oh my. Oh my. Yikes, he's making 170 on appearances. I mean, he's good. Don't get me wrong, he's good. He's not that good, and I can't afford that. Let's just shuttle. Really? Yes! Take it! We will take it! Dylan Evans is locked up till 2020. Oh, you gotta love it when contract negotiations go well. Excellent. Alright, well. Good job. Don't care. Cranston on fire. Well, Gill's 100th appearance. Cranston was outstanding today. Player of the season. I voted for Key, didn't I? We'll say Key. Alright. Good, good. Alright. Oh, like Stoke and Southampton take early advantages in their semi-final fixtures. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, look at that! Appleton's tied with 10 match awards for second. Huh. Young Player of the Year. Oh, at the upper levels. Yeah, I'm like, well, why isn't Appleton in a line for that? All right. I don't want to see what Canada did here in the U20s. What is their most recent? They drew the U.S. Oh, not good. So Costa Rica, Cuba, Mexico, Trinidad and Tobago, U.S., Canada, Jamaica, and Haiti. So this will have the winners over here and the losers over here. Oh boy, oh boy. All right, we've got the Morecambe match coming up. So let's get our players set up here. We know it's Adkins and Lee up front. That's a given. We're going to have Wainwright at the back. Cranston has earned himself a place at the back, which means Marfell will be on the subs bench. Appleton, yes. Do I give Gill? I mean, I really don't need to play Street, and he's on an appearance contract, so we're just going to do that. We'll throw Evans, though. He's earned it, and he'll probably have his new contract signed by then. Porter on defense. Jacobson and Knowles. And we'll put Flenley up top. And the remaining subs will be taken up. It's a pity Nardiello's injured. Horrible. Oh, we'll throw Dudley in here. And I think we got to give Marcus Harness a run out. The super sub servant deserves something. And that means I guess the rest of you are on, except for Street. Everybody but Street is on reserves duty. So I think that option is still in my inbox. And it is. Unused first teams is available. Harness, actually, yes, you can all do that. Jacobson can be available for 45. And Street is not available. Where did he go? Yes, Street is not available at all. There we are. Sorting fields are off there. All right. Get this reserve match done, and then we will close off the season with this match against Morecambe. See if we can get a few extra points to pad our total. Actually, it's a home match. Should I let Taylor start? No, we'll bring on Taylor if we need to. Oh, the only lost by 1. Look at that. Pre's got a brace. And I still got crushed. Wow, good job by Stant. Jacobson did well. Breeze, yeah, killed it. Good job. Yeah, 3-year contract. That's right. I want you in this squad for whiles. Whiles? A while. I can't speak, apparently. No big deal. All right. Yes, good, fine, dandy. Huh. Interesting. Morris. No, you're not getting a contract. Gill is not really, that's what I'm looking for here, going to be sticking around, so I am more inclined to actually play Evans as a reward. And then, yeah, I think we'll do that. We'll bring on Finnegan for Gill. That's better. Because, yeah, the midfield might not be as good as we had hoped. That looks good to me. That ought to cover all of our bases. Dudley's concerned that he's not getting first team soccer. Good. Yeah, I'm not going to let you in because you complain. You got to prove it. And, of course, Cranston's in Team of the Week. Good for him. All right, let's see how this match goes. Again, it's going to be the last match of the year. It means absolutely nothing. We're safe. Morecambe isn't. They're done. Simeon Jackson should be dropped. Maybe not. And if we win, you get either Jamaica or Hyde. Well, that's not too bad. And he's still suspended. Well, that's too bad, so sad there. That's why you aren't going to ever make the team, Marriott, because you apparently don't know how to play properly. Oh, man. So I think the way we'll close out the season is we'll get through our last match. We'll maybe see if we can get a friendly, a money friendly with a bigger team just for the week after. But other than that, I think we'll just send everyone on vacation and call it there. They won? Oh my goodness, Canada beat the US! Wow! And they've qualified for the U20 World Cup! Wow! Wow! Incredible! That is pretty darn good. Very nice. Well, that certainly helped. Swindon Aaron Oakley, just an ankle. Well, I'll just get him off the short list. All right. 7-1. Why are Morecambe 1-3 favorites? Interesting. Oh yes, interested in him. Dead rubber. I think it's a few changes. Do better. Do what you convince me. Yeah, let's lay it on the line there, Gil. I don't like what I see. And no, he reacted to that. He did not react to that, I should say. He reacted in the way that I would have hoped by not reacting. All right, that made 0 sense. That made 0 sense. Waring's performances. I agree. Performance, recent play. Pick yourself up. Good. Excellent. Excellent. So we'll send him up for a half against Morecambe, probably. Get Taylor in for the second. Or hey, if it's a tight match, we'll just leave him in. Oh, save the game. Always good. Thank you, autosave. There's nothing worse than getting this far and having a game crash, which in I want to say either Football Manager 2011 or 2012 was a real concern. For whatever reason, crashes were often happening, so it became a very habitual thing. Save before each match, save before each match. And thankfully, the autosave here seems to not cause things to go kablooey. So, excellent. So, while we're waiting here, we can see the payroll situation is doing quite well. All those money friendlies we took have kept us above water. I mean, we do lose money hand over fist month to month, but those preseason friendlies, my goodness, they have served us well. So, with a 350,000 in the bank, it's going to be an interesting second season. Oh my goodness, they beat Jamaica! Oh my goodness! Ah! It is an incredible achievement. Oh my goodness, extra time win. Wow. The midfielder, Win Rum Goslin. Where is he from? From Montreal's Academy. Well, he is earning his place right there. Wow. They are through to the final. The final. And the final is against Mexico. Wow. Well, Jamaica and Cuba for the third place. And, oh my goodness. Oh, Javier Mendoza. Okay. Drew Jimenez has been waived. He's cheap. Hey, maybe he'll come to us. Wow. Well, I signed a winner, didn't I? All right, folks, here we go. Final match of the season. I'm happy with all this. Gibson will get a... You know what? You're at half... Well, you're coming out of the half anyway. A half's good enough for me. And taking people on loans and playing them, I find often helps getting loans in the future. Alrighty. And it looks like Adkins to make his 100th period. Cranston makes 100th. Marvell to make his 100th if brought on, and he probably will. Well, you relegated Morecambe, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, they're going to be shut down nicely. And we're at home, so guess what? You get to be beaten up a bit. Because that's what we do at home. Alright, left, right. Keep them closed down. Keep that midfield under wraps. And come on, boys. Give the fans something to cheer about today. They didn't believe me at all, did they? Wow. Work ball into the box. Pass to feet. Let's see what we can do here to win this one, boys. Come on. Show me what you got. Good. Good. We're up for this. Here we go. Final match of the season. Vauxhall in the white and blue kit. Morecambe in their black kit. Cleaning up our 2016-2017 season. Hopefully with a win. Oh, Gibbons gets himself a yellow early. Oh, that's not good. Oh, not good, not good, not good. And, oh boy. Of course it had to be a center back. Oh my goodness. Well, who do we bring in? Who can actually play in the center? Wainwright. Nope. Cranston? Nope. Oh, I know. Let's just go to the center back. Depth chart. Of course I had to drop Gill. Good grief. Oh, I don't need to play Gill. Oh, by the way, I'll put Marfell on the bench. Oh, by the way. Jeez. Alright, Marfell, it looks like you're into the middle. Oh my goodness. Last match of the season. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Well, this just made things a little more difficult, but hey, it seems to have inspired them. Which is nice. Oh, we're doing well with the long ball apparently. Well, let's remove pass defeat then. We'll see what happens. Lee with the ball here. What can he do with it? Back to Porter, out wide to Cranston. Finds Lee again. Nice little move to Spring. Flenley! Flenley scores! Victor Flenley! 1-0 to Vauxhall. Well, we don't need to go on defense really. We can outscore them. Well done there, Lee, with a great little setup for Flenley. Look at that. A good assist for Lee. And that was a good goal. 1-0 and moving on. Good. Give them their cards. Oh, Wainwright's not looking good, but I gotta leave him on because I've used my one defensive substitution. Wainwright to Clark. Oh, Evans, that was your guy. Leon Clark with the goal there. Getting past Mr. I deserve being on because of my contract, Evans. Apparently not, yeah. Oh, even hit him in the back. Oh, Jacobson, Evans, a lot of people there. Dropping the ball. Alright, 1 minute of, or 2 minutes, sorry, of extra time added on. Porter to Jacobson, to Adkins, back to Porter. Knowles, Adkins, Springs, Lee! Oh my goodness, what a save. Lee, you should have buried that. That was a good save. Oh my goodness, could have been 2-1 right there. Alright, Jacobson, get out of the park. just get off the park. Really. Let's bring in our dear friend, Marcus Harness. Anything else I want to do here? We'll leave everyone else in. We'll leave Finnegan and Dudley. I'd love to bring on Dudley, get him some minutes, or Finnegan, really. Sub him off for Porter, but we are going to need that backline together now that I think about it. Alright, boys. It's unlucky. Let's keep going. That's it. That's it. There's much more to come. We all believe it. Alright. Come on, gang. Let's get a good win to see out the season here. Some down to the air, just not on the ground. Wearing, wearing sometimes has really scary distribution, let's say, and that's one of them. Evans! Oh, Clark hits the post, but Evans finds Lee. Oh, we could make something out of this maybe after that disastrous giveaway. Goes to Wainwright to Porter. Nope, nothing out of that. Alright, let's bring somebody on. Let's bring somebody on. What are our options here? Well, we've pulled our game around here. Do I want to bring on Finnegan? The answer is yes. Yes, I do. For Knowles. Yeah, sorry, Dudley. Just, I'd rather have my stars up front. Finnegan on for Knowles. Get him some minutes here. It's a very close match. That right there. 2 clear-cut chances. Could not convert on them. Come on, guys. We need to win this. Oh, Marfell gets booked. Well, Marfell's actually held together nicely. He was just being pressed into emergency center back duty. 2 minutes of extra time, or added time here. And it looks like we will be able to hold on for a draw. And that is indeed it. Our final point of the season. Man of the match performance for Evans. 9.0 if you ignore the fact that, well, I guess they consider that was Jacobson's charge that he couldn't hold on to. Lee, the assist, Flenley with the goal. Great work all around to hold on to that draw. Unlucky, boys. Just wasn't our day. But hey, we'll take that draw. Leaves us in 12th. Very respectable. I think I'm more reflective of our season 12th than 9th ever was. But it will be Macclesfield in the playoffs over Cambridge, Luton and Barry, and really Ebbsfleet as well, and Luton on goal differential. And Salisbury falls into the relegation area with Northampton. Actually, they didn't fall into it. They just passed Morecambe. My mistake. So, it doesn't matter. They're all going down. Hereford stays clear. Northampton are down. Gateshead are up. And that is how that will shake out. Well, that is how the 2016-2017 Motormen fared. Thank you all for watching. That's going to be it for Football Manager 2013. We will pick up our Football Managering in 2014, and I hope you'll join me for that as well. My name is Roturo. Thank you all for watching. We will see you next time.